speak with who'd like to say a few words about how they've been getting involved in the Meadows and what the work we're trying to do here. Just a few housekeeping things. Just to let you know, we've got no, we're not doing toilets today. We've got a few stalls around if anybody'd like to go and visit them. And inside the hall we have got a number of different council departments and other organisations who are telling you what they are doing in the Meadows so that you can see how you could get involved if you want to, or how you can benefit from what's going on in this area. If you manage to fill in one of our questionnaires, which I'd really please if you would, all I can tell you is that anybody that fills in the questionnaire will get a free go on our booking Bronco. So if you wanted a reason to come and do anything, a free go on the booking Bronco if you fill in your questionnaire. If you hand it to a member of staff, they'll give you a free pass to go on the booking Bronco. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Councillor Ian MacLenan.
Thank you very much, Stuart. I mean, it is actually a great pleasure to have the opportunity to say one or two words at this really quite auspicious event. It's the launch of the Meadows Neighbourhood Plan, the draft Meadows Neighbourhood Plan. The fact that it's draft means that there is further consultation which will take place. And it's important that the future consultation does what the previous consultation does, which is very much reflect what local opinion is and what local people feel that they need for their area. So it's not too late to make your feelings known, but it's very important that you do fill in the questionnaires. I think it's important to say that as regards filling in the questionnaires, that it's not compulsory to go on the booking Bronco. You don't have to do that, but please do fill in the questionnaires, and if you are feeling a little adventurous, yes, go on the booking Bronco. But there are quite a number of people to thank, and I'm not going to do the Oscar ceremony by listing everybody, but if I do say officers from, do say thanks to officers from various departments of the City Council who've enabled some very effective local consultation. And also, I think it's important to recognise all of those people from the local community who've played a huge part in the community working group in steering the officers of the council in what we hope is the direction that people in the Meadows actually want. So thanks to all those people. My final thanks actually is to thank the Deputy Lord Mayor for gracing us with his presence today. It's a great honour to have the Deputy Lord Mayor here. Mick Wildgust actually comes from foreign parts by way of Bulwell, but you know, we can, as the Meadows is a very welcoming community, we embrace you, Mick, and we consider it a great honour to have you here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Lord Mayor of Nottingham, Councillor Mick Wildgust.
Without further ado.
You get that way when you get older. Good afternoon, everyone. It is great pleasure that I am here to launch this neighbourhood plan. Many people, both officers and residents, have worked extremely hard to get to this stage, and one group of people in particular deserve a special mention. The Community Transformation Working Group is a group of residents who are passionate about making the Meadows one of the most desirable areas in Nottingham, and they have worked long and hard to get to this stage, and they can be very proud of their efforts. This plan outlines ambitious ways to enable the Meadows to achieve its wonderful potential, which we all are committed to doing. Methods of doing this include changing the housing layout, improving facilities, and creating better links to the city. These are crucial acts in enabling the Meadows to blossom. These aspirational plans will not be delivered overnight, but it is our priority to ensure that over the next 15 years we are able to mould the Meadows into the best place to be in. So I invite you to listen to the presentation, speak to the officers and residents involved and give your view on the proposals put forward today. Thank you. Special thank you to Ian.
I think myself and Jill are about to fight over who's going to introduce Dee Whitworth, but for most people Dee Whitworth doesn't need any introduction. The community working group has been chaired by Dee, and it's one of the reasons it's been so effective is because of Dee's very, very careful steering of that particular meeting and shutting windbags like me off occasionally. So ladies and gentlemen, Dee.
Is that okay? Can you hear me? Yeah. My name is Dee Whitworth, and I've lived in Meadows now for nearly 15 years. Delighted to be involved in many community groups, including the wonderful Albright Meadows Community Gardens there, of course, which I must mention. We've been involved with officers in the council over the last couple of years in setting up groups to go out to consult with people by way of schools, the library, the many community groups in the Meadows, because the Meadows is particularly fortunate in having some really good community groups, like Old Meadows community groups and New Meadows. Lots of things happening in the Meadows which are really good and positive. So taking these plans out to people, hopefully as many people as possible, getting the chance to have a look and comment. And that's exactly why we're here today as well, because we've got to this stage. But there's still plenty of time for people to talk about what they would like to see. So that in the future, when we're talking about what's happened, people will be able to say, well, I had to say on that, and I was able to help make that decision. So it will be a good thing for the Meadows. It may take some time to come to fruition, but it's really important that everybody talks about it. And we've had tremendous amount of support along the way from people on the council like Fran, Dorothy, so we have had a lot of help in keeping things together, in setting up meetings, talks, discussions and all that. So I would urge people to continue to look at the plans in the Bridgeway or any consultations that take place in the future to come along and please take an active part in it. So thank you all very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you again to Councillor MacLenan. Just to remind you, we are now going to do a presentation taking through all the aspects of the Neighbourhood Plan. So if you'd like to come through to the room at the back, Ellen and I will start our presentation in just a few minutes.